My live is just showing up on my laptop. Hello, Babs. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Sherry. Okay. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Jennifer. So, we are not going to crochet today. My hands are bothering me a little bit. Hello, Miss Brenda. Yo, yo. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Laura. I'm going to open my window. I tell ya. I'm hot and then I'm cold, then I'm hot and then I'm cold. Melissa? And it's cold outside, so it won't take long for me to cool down. So yeah, I was gonna make something and then I'm like, my hands are bothering me, so. Hi, Debbie. You had your first market last Saturday. You made $800 at your first market? I don't even think I made $100 at my first market. Hi, Melody. That's awesome. Yeah, hello. Hello, hello. So, I thought I would just chat with everybody. Hi, Grandma Creative. And I'm just going to price a few things that I have here because I do have a market tomorrow. So if I price it tonight, I don't have to do it tomorrow. What time are you coming to get me, Miss Brenda? I'll have to make sure I don't think I'm going to take a lot of stock because it's only 2.5 hours. Okay, so Nancy says, I missed you and Robin on Monday evening, but watched the replay. It was so funny. You're picking me up at 3:30? Okay. I'm feeling, well, so I'm still not sleeping that great. I'm still stuffed up. But I mean, what am I going to do? I'm going to be like this until I get my surgery, right? So your goal was $100. You were blown away. People loved your plushies. You're so happy. That is awesome. $800 for your first market. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Hello, Miss April. I was just chatting with April not that long ago. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do a little bit of pricing. And I got to figure out a better system for tagging my stuff because I just have these little cardstock tags and I just have these little sticker labels and I just put, and I reuse these. A lot of times I'll just peel the old labels off and put a new one on. That's usually what I do. But yeah, I gotta figure out a better system for this. But yeah, I went to work. I probably shouldn't even be complaining or saying anything about this, but it caught me off guard and it really, really, really hurt my feelings. I'm gonna try not to tear up because it is what it is. But I took a leave of absence at work because I can't deal with the self-checkouts and this nose dripping. Like, I just can't. And then my mom passed away November 14th. So my last day of work was the day I found out my mom passed away. So, I mean, I go into work yesterday and they took away my 10% discount. And I'm just like, you could have given me a heads up that taking a personal leave would result in me losing my discount at work. It's only 10%. It's not a lot, but that's not the point. The point is, I've been working there for 5 years. I'm going back in January. All she had to say was, go to the doctor, get a note, you'll keep your discount. But she didn't say that. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm worth nothing, that all this crap I'm going through means nothing to them. And it almost makes me not even want to freaking go back. I want to swear so bad, but I'm not gonna. I'm just, I don't know. It was just an added thing on top of everything else that I didn't need to have. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm thankful that our house is paid for. I'm thankful that Dave makes good money. I don't need the 10% discount. It's not even about that. It's just the fact that they didn't have my best interest in mind, you know? Is that my dog trying to get in? Anyway, I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed because she would have had to have filled the paperwork out to put a stop on my discount. So why couldn't she just say, before I do this, do you want to go to the doctor's and get a note? That's all she had to do. Anyway, that's it. I'm just cranky. Okay, make sure I got my phone turned off. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, what did I miss? That's still pretty good, Sharon. $400 for your first market? Like I said, I don't even think I made 100 at my first market. But I wasn't doing plushies when I first started. When I first started, I was doing like paper crafting. Yeah. And I get it too, because like I said, I just took a personal leave. My goal is to go back in January. I might go from 5 days a week down to 3 days a week. I don't know that I can quit cold turkey because I still have a car payment. I make a little bit of money on YouTube and affiliate links, but I don't think it's enough to quit my job. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go back to work. All right. So, well, I work for a big grocery store chain. So yeah, I don't know. It's all about the money, right? So I have Huey the cow. I sell him for $50. I don't know if I could go to the doctor's now. I don't know. Might be too late. It'll be 2 to 3 weeks before I can even get in to see my doctor. So by the time I get in to see my doctor, I'll be back to work in 2 weeks. So I think it's fine. I'll just stick it out. The right patterns? Oh, heck no. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. I'm happy to pattern test and share the links and have people use the links to buy, and then I make a little bit of commission. And let me tell you, it helps. It really helps. So Huey the cow, $50. Isn't he cute? Pretty stinking cute. It's not gonna take me long to go through this, so after I'm done, we'll just chat for a bit. You retired after 23 years. When people see where you work, they act like they don't even know you. It's like all those years of working didn't mean crap to them. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I work 3 days a week, that will more than cover my car payment. So, do any of you guys do business cards? Do you know where I got my business cards from? I got my business cards. I designed them in Canva, and I actually got them printed through Canva, and they did a really amazing job. Now this is, of course, to you, it's going to be backwards. But then I have my Facebook QR code and my Instagram QR code. Now, if I had to do it over again, maybe when I run out, I'm going to get rid of the Facebook page and I'm going to do a YouTube QR code. Because I really don't use Facebook that much. I'm not really even that good at Instagram. Yeah, so I get mine, I designed it in Canva, and I got them to print them. And I got them pretty quick. And it wasn't that expensive either. And it's really good quality. Really good quality. You had another well-established crochet vendor there with 3 tables. You were very intimidated, but she was wonderful to me. Yeah, I mean, you can have more than one crochet person at an event. And they're, you know, I think if your stuff is good quality and you have some unique items, that you really don't have anything to worry about. Unless, of course, you have somebody there selling their stuff for dirt cheap. I just got to grab my box of Kleenex. I'm so sorry. I'll also grab my garbage can too. Yeah, so I mean, I have a crochet market. Well, I don't. It's not a crochet market. I have a market Saturday, and this will be my 3rd year there. First 2 years, I did like almost $1,000, and then this year she tells me I can't bring my crochet. Well, I was able to bring it the previous 2 years. Like, what changed? Like, I'm not really even looking forward. I mean, I'm looking forward to it because I get to hang out with Miss Brenda. But crochet is my best seller. So, I don't know. I really don't know how Saturday's going to go. I don't know. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Andy. Hi, Shiny. Hi, Hannah. What else do I sell? Well, I don't have anything with me right on hand, but I do have an embroidery machine, so I do make and sell poop bag dispensers. They're actually pretty funny. I have embroidered notebook holders. That's a new item that I just started carrying. I have a 3D printer, so I've been taking some 3D printed stuff. That has helped a lot, having the 3D printing. And I also make Christmas beaded spiders. I've been making them for probably 30 years. I actually made some today. I'll show you. And I still have to make the hangers for them yet, but you hang these on your Christmas tree, and they come with a printed spider legend, like the story of the Christmas spider. So I'm trying to pump some of these out before Saturday because I sell these for $15 a piece. So I make good money on the spiders, and people seem to like them, and they sell really well. So I think I have 5 made. So Tomorrow, I got to bust out some more. I'm not going to take them to my market tomorrow because my market tomorrow, I can bring my crochet. But I would like to have at least 12 spiders for Saturday. That would be my goal. So, yeah. Okay, I might need your guys' help pricing these because I have no idea what to charge for these. These are loveys that I did. They're from BK Crochet. Now, the fox took me a little bit longer to do than the deer. But I don't know. What do you think? I probably got to charge $5 more for this one than this one. Just because this tail, you know, was a little bit of work. I just don't know what to sell them for. What do you think? I was thinking 45 for this one and 40 for this one, but I don't know. Do you think that's too expensive? Minimum 40? Yeah, so I was thinking 45 and 40 is what I was thinking. I mean, I didn't time myself, so I don't know how long. Do you think that sounds good? I mean, is that 35 American? I think that sounds good. I think I'm going to do 45 and 40. 40 and 45. If they don't sell tomorrow, I'm going to take them over to Lisa. And I did buy some more lovey patterns on the weekend with the Black Friday deals. But I don't know when I'll get to them because I still have a few Mama Made minis left. I have Della the Duck left. I have 2 bears left. And I only have a little space on my grid for the loveys, so I don't have to go crazy. I don't know, I might add, if I add horns to this, then I will up this one to 45. Which I still might do, I don't know. I think if I add ears, she'll look more like a deer. If I add the horns, she'll look more like a deer. Oh yeah, here's the other one. This one I have 35. Do you think I should up it to 40? Or do you think 35 is good? There was no color changes. I think that's why I put 35 on it. But let's see how much bigger it is than this one. It's about the same. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it at 35. just because there was no color changes. These legs got crocheted, so they were super easy. I didn't have to do the make one leg, set aside, make the other, and then join. So we'll keep that one at 35. Oh yeah, this is one of the Mama Made minis. This one I have 45 on it. I should probably up that. Because look at the difference in size. What do you think I should up that to? I don't think 45 is enough. I mean, I know if I put 50 on it, that's not that much more than these. But I'm never going to be making Mama Made minis again. Like, I'm done. I'm done with these. I think they're too big for little toddlers. And you have to make the legs so long just to get the knot in it. So I think we're going to put 50 on this one. Just because I kind of want it gone. I know it's probably worth more than that, but we're going to do 50. Hello, Miss Robin. I mean, they're cute and everything, but okay. Now, Figgy, I have 45 on my Highland cow, but he has horns, he has hair. I think I could put 45 on this and probably get it. So let's do 45. And if I have him for a couple of markets, then I lower him to 40. Yeah, the frog is cute, eh? This is that new chartreuse green from Parfait Plush. Yeah, I mean, I could probably figure out how to do the Mama Made minis quicker without doing the knots for the legs. Look at him. He's so adorable. Oh, I've got to reach out to somebody that somebody reached out to me and wanted me to 3D print some polymer clay cutters for her. So she bought the files and sent them to me, and I 3D printed them off, and they actually turned out pretty cool. So I gotta message her back for sure. All right. Now we have April's pugs. I sell most of my loaf critters for $20. He turned out quite a bit smaller, so I'll probably put 18 on him. I mean, look at the difference in size. I might take this one over to Lisa. So we're going to do 18, 20, and 20. I mean, I have a few people that are already kind of permanently pattern and test for, so I don't know if I want to get into, because usually when I see something on Instagram that I really, really love, like I'll apply to test, but if I don't get picked, like no big deal. But kind of got a lot going on right now with my surgery and everything, but maybe in the future. Well, Sharon, Hannah's looking for somebody to pattern and test. I mean, if you want, Hannah, I can give Sharon your email address and you can correspond back and forth. Because Sharon's looking to test and you're looking for somebody to test. So if that's okay with you, Hannah, I can give Sharon your email address. You're going to have somebody we could... Okay, so if Hannah says yes, then I will give you her email address. All right, so 3 pugs, 1 for 18, 2 for 20. Then the last thing I have to price is this monster. I did not time myself. So what do you think? I actually have his cheeks upstairs. So I need to sew on his cheeks. And I made them, so I might as well sew them on. So what do you think for pricing this feller? Now, 50 US, is that in the United States? Because I sell this for 50 and he did not take near as long as this guy. This guy's going to be a showstopper. He's not going to be cheap. So let's see what 50 US is in Canadian price. Let's see. Let's Google that. So 50 US to CAD. Are you serious? Our dollar is awful. So 50 US dollars. Online it's telling me it's 69 Canadian. Do you really think I could get 70 for this? I mean, he's huge. He was so much work. 65. That sounds like a good number. We'll do 65. I'm happy with 65. That just shows you the difference in our money. I don't think I'll get 75 for it, but I'm happy with 65. I was originally thinking 60, so 65 is good. And he comes with a hat, or she comes with a hat. By the time I had her done, I'm like, there's no way I'm making the hat. The hat gets flowers. I'm like, I've already put too much time into this. I'm not doing the hat. I'm like, no. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, we'll do 65. I'm happy with that. So once I sew her cheeks on, she'll be pretty cute. I did this in Perfect Chunky. And you know, usually Perfect Chunky, your stuff turns out super small. I was like, it's a good thing I didn't do this in the plush yard. You bought this pattern because of me? I mean, There is a smaller version of this, but Robin tells me it does not come with the tail feathers. But they're basically just 3 tubes and a round of black, and then you just sew them on. That would be pretty easy to do. But yeah, I mean, it's adorable. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm happy with 65. I think I'm happy with that. Hello, Michelle. You purchased if you use the link, then you purchased the same one that I did. You priced $20 an hour plus materials. I mean, I kind of tend to do $15 an hour. What's minimum wage in Nova Scotia right now? Let's see, I think it's $16.20. $16.50. So my surgery date is December 22nd. 3 days before Christmas. And then minimum wage is going to go up in April and up again in October, and by next October it should be up to $17 an hour. But you know, when you raise the minimum wage, do you really think the grocery stores aren't going to raise their prices to make up for having to pay their workers extra? Like, it's really not going to solve anything, really. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure my surgery is day surgery. And I have to be there at 6:15 in the morning. Yeah. Hi, Gina. Your minimum wage is $7.25. Well, I'm gonna invite my dad out for not Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner, December 14th. Because this is going to be the first Christmas without my mom. And her birthday was Christmas Day. So he's not going to be, he's going to have a hard time, I think. Well, we all are. We're all going to have a hard time. But I can't go visit. I'm not going to be in any frame of mind probably on the 25th to do much of anything. Hi, Nancy. Yes, so if anybody is interested in pattern testing for the crafty jersey, you could contact her probably through Etsy, right? You have an Etsy shop. The crafty jersey doesn't have an Instagram account, Sharon. So yeah, just look her up on Etsy and message her through Etsy if you're interested in pattern testing and hook up that way. I think you would find it easier to find testers if you did have an Instagram account. But if you're not comfortable in doing that, then Etsy is just fine, I think. I mean, I don't really post that much on Instagram. I try, but I'm not good at it. But I mean, if I see something that I really want to pattern test, I will apply to it. I did a pattern test this week for April. Stacy just added me to a group chat for her next series of fancy pants, so I'm testing the frog for her. And then I just finished a pattern test for Just a Mom Crocheting. She just came out with a Christmas bundle, so I pattern tested one of those. So you'll see that on Sunday, and it's really cute. How's the 7 dogs? Well, I got a phone call today from the animal control officer, and basically they're not going to do a damn thing because I can't prove that the dogs did not leave the property. So he said, film them off their property. The next time you see them off the property, film them, call 311, report it, and then we'll go from there. So basically, I'm back to square one again. But I have a diary of all the dates that I've had run-ins with these people's dogs. I have reference numbers from previous file claims. I am documenting everything. It's just a matter of time before I film one of those dogs off the property, because I want to say the last time it was a really bad incident was a year ago. And the only thing that helped was one of the other neighbors came out of their house and she shooed home. Because if it gets too close to Milo, it's going to be a dog fight. But yeah, they're like, you filmed the dogs, but they were still on the property. I'm like, yeah, but I was trying to tell you, I was trying to show you the boundaries of the invisible fencing, and one of them was past that boundary. So that dog could have left the property if it wanted to. He's like, yeah, but you need to film it off the property. I'm like, okay. I'll start over. How long did what take me? I sound better today? Oh, that's good, because I'm still stuffed up like crazy. I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. Oh no, just before I get to their house, my phone is ready to record. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to get like some kind of bear spray or something. I thought about getting a cattle prod. Something that's long enough that I could like give them a little shock before they get too close to my dog. But you know how everything happens so fast, like, and like Dave's at work when I'm walking Milo in the morning, so I'm by myself in the morning, but at least I have Dave in the afternoons. So when we walked Milo this afternoon, the dogs were out barking, and as soon as the dogs started barking, they called them in the house. So they probably got told, if your dogs are barking, bring them inside. Because I told the officer that these dogs are outside, unattended, unsupervised. So they must have told him, you know, your dogs are barking, bring them in. I said, yeah, that's all fine and dandy. I give it a week. I give it a week, 2 weeks, and then they're going to be like nonchalant again. Oh, yeah. Well, my grandfather was a dairy farmer, so I know all about the cattle prods. Yep. You purchased Premier Plus today, thanks to my video. You never used it before. Can you tell me if it's about the same thickness as Bernat blanket? Could you use them both in the same project? So, Parfait Plush, I would say, is a little bit thinner than Bernat blanket. I'm just seeing if I have any Sweet Snuggles light here. So this is Michael's Sweet Snuggles light. I want to say these are pretty comparable. So you can mix and match the plush with the Michaels. Even the Chenille Home Slim you could mix. I've also mixed Elise Voluto with these yards too, because I use the 5mm hook for both yards. So these 2 yards you can mix and match. And you still will get the crappy skate. If you get a really, really, really bad skate, just contact Premier with the lot number and they will refund you your money. I mean, if it's workable, I will use it and work with it. But my cream yard was so bad, I can't even work with it. It's so stiff and horrible. Hi, Julie. I mean, I'm kind of relieved about not having to go to court because I was not looking forward to that, but I get what they're saying. I don't have any proof that the dogs have been off the property. I need to get it on video. So that's what I will try to do next time. And I've told other surrounding neighbors to do the same thing. I said if we band together, we should be able to get something done. Oh, I got something in my eye. Hi, Granny Charmed Creations. Speaking of Premier, you were on the Michaels Canada website today, and they have Premier listed as one of the brands they sell, but when you click on it, there's nothing there. Does that mean it's coming? Maybe. Are you in the United States? They are Desiree, and they have 7 dogs. 7. While you are recovering from surgery, you could try to post some pics of the plushies as well as wearables that you have made. Oh, you're talking to Hannah. Oh, you're in Nova Scotia. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I will get them off camera eventually. It happens too often that what do they have at Michael's? That's $13 for one ball. I mean, by the time I buy that yard from Premier and pay the exchange rate, it's about $13 a ball. Which is why this guy is $50. I mean, the prices of your supplies, you have to charge accordingly, right? I don't think I'll ever get paid for my time, honestly, but you want to cover the cost of your materials. But I did buy more plush over the, well, because they had a sale, right? So I bought some more plush, and I bought 48 balls of Elise Voluto. So I have some more Elise Voluto coming. But I only ordered it in colors for loveys, so grays and browns mostly. You're gonna go to Tracy's Travel Crochet's retreat next September. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Mary Maxim sells Premier, but they don't have the plush the last time I checked. And their Perfect Chunky is never in stock. Yeah, it's expensive. I get the Elise Voluto from, I will link it in the chat. I get it from Hobby Shoppy. Oh, did I just... Oh my goodness. I just got rid of my chat. That's where I buy my Elise Voluto. I don't know if it's still on sale or not. She can put her link in if she would like. This way it'll earn her some money. Am I frozen? Am I okay now? I would love to go to a retreat, but unfortunately I won't be stepping into the United States anytime soon. Because that would be so much fun. Is Hobby Shoppy a Canadian store? No, they're actually in Turkey. They ship right directly from Turkey. So my plan tomorrow is to go through my stock, add a few of my new things. I want to make some more spiders for Saturday's market. For those of you who missed it earlier, I also make beaded spiders for the Christmas tree. I just still have to make the hangers for them. Because I can't take my Crochet Saturday to my market, I'm going to take some beaded spiders. Yes, her name is Sharon. Sharon. Shannon is Snuggle Beans Crochet. Must have been on your end. Well, when I went to look up the link for the yard, I didn't get out of. I stayed on my laptop where I'm live, so when I clicked on that, I don't know. I'm still live on my phone. I am doing okay. Yeah. We will get there one day. Might just be a couple more years. But I think it would be fun. It's not because flying to the US is so expensive. It's just who's in charge down there right now more than anything else. And I don't want to get thrown to jail. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, let me see. That's her link. All right. So if anybody's going to buy the Elise Voluto, use this link here. Let's get Christine some sales. I will pin it to the top of the chat. There we go. I wonder if I should delete that other one. I'll remove the other one. There we go. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, I ain't gonna take no chances. I've heard different horror stories from, my husband reading the news. They're like, yeah, not visiting there anytime soon. For free shipping, it's $140. Yeah, I usually buy enough to get the free shipping. And if you buy 3 balls of Elise Voluto, it's about the same as 1 ball of Bernat. So the price, it's about the same. So I just find the Elise Volutos, I still have to watch my hands working with it, but it's so much better than Bernat. It's softer. It's easier. It's easier, but I still got to limit myself. Oh boy. Oh, we were just talking about yard. I was pricing some of my makes from last week. I have a market tomorrow, so I figured if I did it tonight on my live, I wouldn't have to, that would be one less thing I have to do tomorrow. So yeah. And then after my market tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to take new stuff to Lisa. You need to make Dory. I was surprised my Dory didn't sell at my last market. I sold 10 cards last month. So it's not horrible. But usually my cards do I do good at Christmas time. I do good for Mother's Day, and I do good for Valentine's Day. So those are the 3 best months. But she has on her website add a greeting card for like a certain fee. And so my cards get tacked on to that. I think I did $309 in crochet this month. Now, her commission's going to come off of that price, so still not bad. But if I take some new stuff over, there's still lots of December left, so I hope to get some good sales this month by taking some new stuff over. Elise is a type of blanket yarn. Let me grab a ball and I will show you. I'm going to take my spiders to market on Saturday because Saturday's market, I'm not allowed to bring my crochet, so I need to have different stock for that market. So I'm saving the spiders for Saturday. But this is the Elise Voluto. I mean, to me, it's like a type of blanket yarn, but it's very, very, very soft. Like, it's super soft. But let me see. Does it have I don't think, it's like 100 grams, but I think it's only like 74 yards, 3.5 ounces. So there's not a whole lot on a ball. But again, I think if somebody told me that 3 balls of this equals 1 ball of Bernat, I don't know. I do like it. This chair is very tall because my crafting table was built for standing. Crafting is standing up. So this is a bar stool. So it takes me a little bit of work to get into it. You looked on Etsy for the spiders, but you can't find them. So I make these from scratch. These are made with beads and wire. If you go on YouTube and type in beaded spider tutorial, you'll see lots of videos on how to make these. I've been making these for 30 years. 30 years, people. Of course, the beads back then were nothing like what they are now. Yeah. Or are you talking about the spider pattern? Oh, you meant the crocheted ones. Just hold on. I will get you the link. Link generator. Okay. Okay. Doo-doo. All right, here is the spider pattern. I've gotten eyes off of Temu before that were pretty good quality. I have not had much luck with eyes on Amazon unless they're the regular black safety eyes. I don't like Amazon's back. Yeah, they're the curved backs. I don't like those. They probably had sales over, the weekend. I think a lot of stuff is out of stock. Yeah, 413 a skate is what I pay for the Elise Voluto. I did get a little bit cheaper on the weekend because they had an extra sale for Black Friday. I think it was only like 50 cents, 50 cents more off a ball of yarn. Yeah. Of course, the last time I ordered eyes, I ordered 400 pieces, so I should be good for a while. I mean, my smaller eyes I've gotten from Temu, but again, they're the ones with the crappy backs. So I will not be buying any more of these. The eye itself is good quality, but the backs are crap. I could probably do what Robin did and buy the extra backs. I could probably do that. But yeah, I prefer AliExpress. Yeah. You could order just the backs on not Amazon, AliExpress. There's listings on there just for the eye backs. Most of the eyes that I've gotten on AliExpress come with the backs. But if you want to replace your dome backs, you can buy just the backs on AliExpress. I was up late last night watching my hockey game. And then I didn't sleep all that great, so I think it's starting to hit me now. Yep. Close the window now before I forget. Don't need my husband yelling at me. Where are you located, Hannah? Well, before I started having nasal issues, I would get probably 6 to 7 hours sleep a night. Now I'm lucky if I get 3. You probably can order from AliExpress. They probably had so many sales over the weekend that they're probably just out of stock. Just keep checking back. They'll get more in. like last night I went to bed. By the time my hockey game was over, I went to bed at like 11. I'm usually in bed by 10, but I stayed up till 11. And then I'd fall asleep. I'd wake up 1 o'clock, fall asleep, wake back up 3 o'clock. Like, just, I can't remember the last time I went to bed and slept all night till the morning. Yeah, they all come from China. They all come from China. Temu, Shein, AliExpress. Sharon. We do the time change here too. It's ridiculous. They need to get rid of it. I think they're thinking about getting rid of it, but who knows? Who knows? A retreat is a lot of work. I don't know if you want me running a retreat. I'm waiting for things to settle down in the United States, and then I'll just pay to go to Stacy's and April's retreat. Yeah, you're lucky. Your time never changes. I wish our times never changed. Such a pain in the butt. Your brother and his wife are in Hawaii for 2 weeks. Didn't they just get a bad storm there not that long ago? Or am I thinking of another place? Anybody ask Miss Brenda? I would not be a good organizer. Just ask Miss Brenda. I am not neat and tidy. I do not organize or plan things very well at all. Brenda can attest to that. She knows me. I know me. Yeah. Trust me, you don't want me organizing a retreat. See? See? She's still here. Brenda knows me pretty well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna feel this way probably until I get my surgery, and then after my surgery I'll probably still feel crappy for hopefully only a couple of days. But I am never late. I am never late. If I am, it's because I'm stuck behind some slow ass driver. And even then I'm only a couple minutes late. Yep. All right, well, I think I'm going to run. And I was gonna like maybe crochet something before I went to bed, but I don't even think I'm gonna do that. You would love to go to Stacy's retreat, but there are way too many. There are way too many of us that would like to go. I am the same way, Heather. Would love to attend one, but it would be a lot of fun. And if I could afford to fly to Australia, I would go to Tracy's retreat. That would probably use up all of my savings, though, so. Yeah. All right. Sorry. The plane ticket is $2,000. That actually is better than I thought it was going to be. That's actually not horrible. It is a long flight, though. That's a long ways away. Okay, I'm going to jump off. How much do you sell your Fable dolls for? Robin, how much do you sell your Fable dogs for? I've never made them, so I don't know. I know, I'm sorry. I did not mean to make you yawn, but 20. So Robin sells hers between 20 and 25, and she lives in Florida. It was over $2,000 in 1997? Wow. I've always wanted to go to Australia. That was one of the places I've always wanted to go to Australia. I had a pen pal. I want to say they had a school program when I was like 15, and I picked a pen pal, and she was from Australia. And I wrote to her for probably 15 to 20 years. And then she got married and had kids, and it just slowly ended. But I've always wanted to go there, for sure. No problem. No problem. Doing a live is pretty easy. I'm not afraid of critters. Nope. Nope. I used to catch snakes all the time when I was a kid. Now, mind you, they were not poisonous. But nope, I'm not really afraid of, I mean, June bugs I don't like. Yeah. Oh, I've seen some of the videos of the spiders in Australia. But like the huntsman spider, totally harmless. It's huge, but it's harmless. Yeah, I would go. I would go in a heartbeat. I would love to go. Maybe someday. Robin would not love them. Nope. Okay, I'm going to take off for reals this time. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. We'll see you Monday night on Robin's channel. Yeah, Robin's channel. Yeah. Yeah, her channel next time. Good night.